Okay, welcome to the Midwest Superstars 2010 longest, however long it's going to take because Peyton's Jackhole players didn't show up to do this with me. So, we're going to start. We're just going to do a rundown of how we thought the season was going to go and what we think about each team. So, I think we're going to start with, let's start with 7-11. For some reason this year, they decided they were going to draft a team. You know, we got excited about it, but then we realized, hey, he's going to drop his number 1 and 2 players after week 1 because something went wrong. So, and we're sure Thomas will be there to pick him right up. Meets Morados. Really? Do you have a starting running back? Really? Round 8. Round 8. And we'll always think of you as Romos Homos anyway, so we're not really too worried about you. And Souptown Hustlers. Really talking about me getting help? You didn't even bring a book. You stole Thomas's book. Does that mean Thomas drafted your team? I'm not looking for Souptown to do much this year. And Desperados. They have Brett Favre. It's embarrassing. But there was a news report, well, 15 minutes he retired, about 15 minutes ago, so we really don't have to worry about him. And Eisenstein Lunkers, we just like to throw in there, he's the GOAT. The GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT. The GOAT, the GOAT. GOAT. And for that, I like to say, BAM! Just throwing that out there. And my mother and Aaron Rodgers. I puked in my mouth a little bit when I heard it. It was kind of gross. He probably won't break a leg, he'll probably just break his back or something, so we won't have to worry about him either. And, Destroyer. We didn't really have much to say about your team. We assumed you were mad most of the time, and Paula stole all of your picks because every time she picked someone, we heard some bad language used. So we assumed that she is the team you wanted. And Paula, we don't even really remember who she drafted. We couldn't really name anybody, but that's what we just gathered. Nate probably knows your whole team though, because apparently wanted to draft everybody you had on your team. And Lambo Bleeps. I don't know I don't know if you think like your picture was going to get you the championship or a good porn deal. I mean, that picture was just, I mean, you know, that's not going to win the trophy here. It's not. It's really not. War Machine. Really, ad drops are ready? It hasn't even started yet. You're already doing ad drops. This is out of hand. You haven't even played your players. You're already on there. Ad drops. No. How many are you going to actually play after you do all these ad drops, too? Seriously. Play the same players anyway. And Peyton's Jackhole players. You didn't even show up. For that, you get work done on your team. You don't even get a say in that. And Chris Johnson is very disappointed in you, and he really will be at your house later to beat your ass. So, that's what I have. That's what I have to say about that. And I had a quick news report from actually Peyton's players that Nate said he wasn't really worried about me. Nathan. You're going to be crying. Just crying after I get through with you. Your team makes me fall asleep. It's really boring. And the GOAT. Papa's GOAT. The GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT. And, let's see. I know this isn't as exciting without my sidekick here, but we got to do some picks on who we think we're going to win this week, the matchups. We have the Eisenstein Lunkers against the Active Opposition. I'm going to pick the Active Opposition because she's starting Aaron Rodgers. And he's the GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT. He can't start the season off winning. It's just not possible. Desperado and Bridgeview Bombers. I'm going to have to go with the Bridgeview Bombers on this one. I really don't have a reason why. That's all. Then we have 7-11 and Jeff. Believe it or not, I'm going to go with 7-11. They still have a team this week, and You know, he doesn't even have a starting running back. So I know, Jeff, I know you have a new strategy this year, but you do got to have some kind of offense. You know, something. You can't. You just, yeah, that's it. You're not going to win. And we have Souptown Hustlers and the Lambeau Bleeps. Sorry, Mike. I'm never going to pick you now. Lambeau Bleeps all the way. Because if you win, that means just Thomas won for you because he helped you with all your picks this draft. He gave you his whole book. He didn't even have a book. That's horrible. And then we have War Machine and Peyton's Players. You know, before I was going to pick Peyton's Players, but if he can't even show up for our show, how the hell's his team going to show up? There's no way. Even Portia says So, yep, sorry. Sorry, Rob. Chris Johnson's going to break his leg in the first play of the game. The goat. And then we have, I guess it's me and Destroyer. I have my eye on you. You will not defeat the Little Debbies. The Little Debbies. I see you. Wee. Little Debbies. My team. Wow. Here. Ooh. This is fun. So, I don't know how to get it off of this.
Hit the thing that looks like a square eraser. Right above.
Okay. Back to that. So, let's see. That's the rundown of what, you know, what we thought was going to happen. I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, you should be happy. Probably didn't want me talking about you. But yeah, we were thinking about doing a Jackal of the Week, and that obviously would be Peyton's Players this week. So, the goat. That's about all I have for this week. Hopefully next week I'll have Peyton's Players back with me, and we'll have more to talk about after the first week of football, as see everybody's scores and how everybody did. But all right, signing off till next week. Hopefully, Little Debbie's rule. Whee!